How to do PR like a PR firm, but do it yourself for your restaurant. Hi, I'm Mike Bausch. I own Andolini's Worldwide along with the Unsliced restaurant system. So, you just got an accolade. Cool. Whether it's a local small newspaper thing or a massive award or Google's talking about something that you just are totally proud of, here is how you market it. First and foremost, get accolades. The way you do that is by responding to reviews and being in the zeitgeist of your community by being a part of your community. But let's assume that you have something. You have done enough cool stuff that you are just top 5 restaurant on TripAdvisor, top thing on Yelp, or you won the local award for X. Cool. Now, you could have a PR agency, and if you're gonna have a PR agency, here's what I suggest. Interview many of them. See if you vibe check. Additionally, make sure this PR agency doesn't just help on your good days, they're the type of PR agency that can help you on your bad days. Meaning, they have enough sway in your community that if something goes sideways, the press knows to contact them and say, hey, hold on, we're not gonna run that story, and I'm not gonna allow you, Mr. News Person, to run that story until we get in front of this. That's what a proper PR agency does. If you're not at that point yet, and you just wanna get this accolade out and you don't got PR agency money, here's how you do this yourself. First, download ChatGPT. You got it? You got that one down? Now, you're gonna say, hey, ChatGPT, write me a press release for this accolade, and then explain the accolade in 3 sentences. They're gonna give you a press release. It's gonna explain everything that the newsroom needs to know to talk about your story. Now, you could send this to the press room through type it in, news on whatever, and then just email it to them. Or you could physically print it and deliver it to the front desk, or the better version of this is DM the actual news anchors, especially the younger ones, the ones who just got their communications major and are young and are fresh and want to do a story. Those people are going to be the most responsive on Instagram. So again, I'll give you some deep knowledge here. You DM them and say, hey, I did this story, would you like to do a thing on it? I could be on camera and I love to provide food. Food to the press room. You are gonna get on that story. You're gonna bypass the sales agent. You're gonna bypass all the BS and get that story on the news. If that has value to you, and it should, you are going to do a lot on your own. This is how we do it. I'm not giving this to you like a theoretical. This is how I get on the news. And look me up, I'm on the news a lot. Why? Because it's unsolicited advertisement. It's beautiful. If you can manage to just not curse on camera and use your hands, you could be on the local news. If you're in a tier 1 city like Dallas or a tier 3 city like Sheboygan, you can get on the news. Here is the main thing to be aware of. The news has to create content every single day. So doing a human interest story, a puff piece, is a win. They want to say something positive, you could be that positive. Well, I ain't do good enough to really be get out of your own way. Get on the news, because if you're not a braggy beaver, and I don't want to be either, here's the thing. Your job as a restaurant owner is to get your servers and your back of house a little bit more money, and you only do that through marketing. And unsolicited marketing does a lot more than this hour brought to you by. It does nothing when you do it that way. So get on the news and then you're, oh, I saw you on the news. People are coming into the restaurant, and that 20-year-old server who has a kid at home now just got another table. And that is the goal. The goal is to create the healthiest restaurant possible, and good, solid-ass PR does it without costing a thing. A DM costs what? The $20 a month ChatGPT subscription? You got me on that. If you can't afford that, we gotta talk about something else. But DIY PR is just that simple. And when you're in front of the camera, here's a pro tip. Don't brag. Well, you know, we're the best restaurant in town, and we've been doing it this way for about 10 years as the best restaurant in town, so, you know, don't be that guy. Just state the win. Hey, Google named us as one of the top pizza cities in America. Actually, number 2. That's a real story. Tulsa was named as the number 2 pizza city in America, second only to New York, based solely on Google reviews. So there, I go on the news and say, hey, Google named it, and we're super proud of it because we dig pizza and we dig Tulsa. No one can argue it because, again, it's leading with facts, not emotion, and therefore, it's a solid-ass story. I'm in front of the camera, and more eyes are on the brand. You can do this too. Look at the camera, decide that you are good enough and strong enough to be the face of your company, and it will be a lot cheaper than paying a spokesperson, and you can also do the PR You just have to send some DMs. Hey, if this brought you value and you dug it, which I hope you did, subscribe and like and check out the Unsliced restaurant system. It's here for you. It's here to take you to your goals. And I want to see you hit your goals just like I'm hitting mine. Let's do it together. Apply and let's see if it's a fit.